Okay, and these are the flowers that I'm going to put, and I think that I'm going to probably put this big one right here, and then this one right about here, a little smaller, medium, and well, maybe lower. I think I'll put this right here, and then this one right about here, and then put that small flower right there. And I think because I don't want to get too close to this bird, this sort of abstracty bird here, I want to put this flower right about here. So I'm going to start right there. Okay, so right about here, I'm just going to scribble some little marks representing the flowers. And then do this one right about here. And then this larger one right about here. And you can use a larger brush, maybe like a medium. Just very lightly, and then I can darken once I see my pattern that I'm developing. I like it. Now I'm going to add my green flowers, green leaves. And they're a little dark right now, so I'm gonna just add some thinner and just spread it out just a little thinner, kind of like to give it a representation of water base, of some watercolor. And it goes wrapped up around here. And I'm kind of focused on not going so dramatic. I just want a representation of flowers. I don't want it to compete against the background. And I think that looks pretty good to me. And then let me do just another little itsy bitsy. Okay, too dark. So I'm going to thin it out. Thin it out more. Okay, I think that I'm liking it. So now I'm going to be brave and go a little darker. Get that deeper, darker brown and kind of represent some leaves. I'm adding a little bit of red to my green. A little bit of thinner. Now I'm going to try to get that stem in here. And as you're going along, you allow your painting to dry, or that's what I'm doing here. And then I'm going to get my larger filbert and kind of just dab some impressions of leaves with a darker color. I'm going to add a little bit more red. I want a tad bit more color into my leaves. And remember, I'm mimicking probably a watercolor painting. Now I'm going to get some crimson, alizarin crimson. I'm going to do a little bit of Naples yellow. I don't want yellow. Naples yellow is kind of a little off. Cream. And I originally made my pink base with Tello Red Rose and Naples Yellow, kind of forming the shape of the flowers. And I'm just dabbing my brush on here. Okay, and now I am going to get I'm going to go a little thicker on the paint. And now I'm going to add a tiny bit of black. I try not to use black, although I do incorporate it when it's needed in here because we need some contrast from the background. Your deepest dark contrast is going to be black, but I'm mixing it in with my green. Okay. Use that same color and dip it into my red. And I'm going to make the little buttons of the flowers. That one doesn't have a button because it's a bud, but I'm going to create some depth on there. White and allow some of that pink for the flowers, and I'm going to start forming the shape of my flower. Dab a little bit of that white. And just play around with it. And keep working on those little round petals. I like this bird up here. I'm gonna make him a little more pink. Just make that deeper, just here and there. And if I want some more contrast, I'll get my white. I just put my highlights on here. And then just stand back and see how you like it. You can blend in a little with your fingers. Smudge it up a bit to make it look more organic. There's my darker. I'm going to put a petal here. I'm going to put a little bit of depth to this guy and then just rub it. Put a little focus here on these leaves by making them darker, giving them more contrast. That's it.